Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me, getting into some things. Okay, y'all asked me all the hard questions. I decided to answer them in this video instead of avoiding them. Yeah, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Hopefully you enjoy, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn your post notifications on, follow you on Instagram, TikTok, all those good things. I'll link them down below, and let's just get right into it because this is a good one, y'all. Okay, we are getting ready. This is probably one of my best silk presses, y'all, and I got my hair so silky that it got oily so fast. I'm pin my hair back while I do my makeup and we chat. I have a lot to go through, and I also just filmed this like 2 days ago maybe, and we have updates already, y'all. Okay, I was such in a rush. I got ready way too fast for the video. So we have to be at dinner at 7, so it's 4 o'clock now. Let's see if we can, one, beat the sun too, because the sun is like diving down. And yeah, it's just, I'm choosing to stress myself out, I guess. Okay, the first question, y'all coming in hot. How to deal with an unsupportive friend during a hard time. Okay, I washed my face, moisturized. I'm gonna go with my Milk Hydro Grip. So if you don't know, I recently lost my grandfather, and you know, he was the closest thing to me, my best friend. Like, we were together almost every day, talking on the phone every single day. Like, that was my bestie. Okay, so losing him really showed me a lot about who I had around me. And I feel like in general, pivotal moments in your life are going to show you who's who. Foundation, I'm doing the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in 6.25. This is literally my favorite. Oh my gosh, my favorite right now. It already hurt to lose my grandfather, but now I'm also like losing friends and relationships with people and stuff like that, and I'm just like, dang, like, this was a heavy one. It wasn't just me mourning the loss of him. I feel like I was mourning just so many other things too. And in my opinion, how to deal with an unsupportive friend, it's your choice to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? You really don't have to. I think during that time, you really need to be focusing on your healing and your recovery. And also try to focus more on the people who are there for you and who are actually showing you that they support you through this time, instead of focusing on how to deal with somebody who doesn't deserve your time. I didn't even have the capacity to deal with the losses of other people because I was dealing with such a bigger loss. I hope that makes sense, because like, yeah, I was so just like blinded by what had happened to me that I was not even really concerned about what else was falling apart. Even though I noticed it, and yes, it was hurtful, I think I chose to just deal with the biggest hurt. I just felt like that deserved my attention more than the other things. So yeah, it's totally up to you if you want to deal with it or not. And then also you have to think, like, if this person is unsupportive during this hard time, do you really want a friend like that? Like, do you really want to fight for that friendship? You got to think about all those things. And then also it makes you reflect on what kind of friendship you had, because obviously there's different kinds of friendships. So I just feel like, you know, I want real friends. Like, I don't play about my friendships. Okay, if I call you a friend, like, you're really my friend. So yeah, I'm not playing it. I'm not playing the fake friends. I'm not playing the friends for social media. I'm not doing that. Why? Because that's a waste of time. I would rather put all my focus into the people who are really down for me on and off social media. A lot of people are talking about friendships. So what is your experience navigating friendships? How do you handle conflict? Ending friendships that no longer serve you? Like, oh my God, what are we going through, y'all? We're all losing friends. Like, I mean, dang. A lot of these have to do with dating. I'm not surprised. Y'all ask me this every single time, and I'm not gonna lie, I avoid it every time because, yeah. I'm also using the Fenty Beauty Concealer in 230W. This is their new hydrating longwear concealer. I've been loving this, y'all. It's actually really good. And I'm not a fan of Fenty's complexion products. I don't know, they just never hit for me, but this one right here, she's a winner. And I'm just gonna blend it out with a brush right now, and then go back in with a beauty blender. Okay, all right, let's get into it. Am I dating? No, I'm not dating. And this update literally comes as of yesterday. What? And I told y'all it's funny because I tried to film this the other day and my answer was yes, you know, like I was happy and I was like, oh, I think I finally like somebody. So yeah, everything happened so fast. Yeah, and I'm actually really sad about it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am really sad about it. Here's my theory. So I think what I'm most sad about is like my inner feelings already surrounding dating. All of the relationships that I've been in, this concealer is so pretty. There's an emergency. Maybe it's my dating life. All of the relationships, obviously, that I've been in have failed. They have been with people hello. Okay, I'm getting nervous because I'm talking about boys. This is another question that somebody asked. We all kind of are under pressure in a sense to abide by this timeline. Now, I understand that, like, girl, at that timeline, blah, 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 but it does sit in the back of your mind. You cannot lie that it doesn't, because a lot of us when we're younger, we idolize like, oh, I want to be married by this age and I want to have kids and I want to have this big old house and this family car and like little stuff like that that we all kind of like think of and think about how our wedding will be and stuff like that, right? When you get to those ages and you have literally progressed not one step, it's gonna get you, okay? It's going to bother you. Why? Because you're a human being. Try to remove it from your brain, but sometimes we are human, okay? Sometimes when you scroll on Instagram and you see a beautiful family, that thing is going to pop back up in your head and you're going to be like, wow, I can't wait until this happens. I know, right? I can't wait until this happens for me. Not in a jealousy way. Well, if it's in a jealousy way, babe, I think you should just reevaluate what's going up here. But you know, you can't help but to think like what life will be like when it's your turn. I will say that, you know, when I see beautiful families and stuff on Instagram or beautiful couples in general, I just be thinking like, okay, God, like, when is it my turn? Like, just let me know. Now, while I'm grateful for basically being spared by God from being paired up with the wrong person, it's like when you find somebody that you really like, you're like, wow, this is nice, you know, if it's perfect with what I want right now. Because technically right now I don't even want like a relationship. I don't want all the bells and whistles right now. I'm kind of just chilling because of what I've just gone through. I went through a huge loss in my life, so I feel like that deserves most of my attention. So I'm not able to give anybody like fully what I would give if I wanted like if I was dating like intentionally, you know what I mean? When you finally find somebody that you like and it just ends up being like the right person at the wrong time, ooh, girl, it almost makes you feel like, so then what do I deserve? I've been through some troubling things in these past relationships, y'all, and obviously I know I don't deserve that, and I know that I deserve like really good, consistent, like, you know, love. So then when something good ends, it's like I don't deserve the good or the bad. Like, sheesh, then what's out there for me? Like, I'm confused. So that's kind of my thought process a little bit. I know it's a very negative way of thinking. It is. But you know, I'm hurt, girl. Okay, shit. I feel like it's okay to think in certain ways when things are fresh, but I think it's more important on your mindset moving forward after you're done reflecting on everything and kind of thinking through and just like going like that. So yeah, I'm single again. I mean, we weren't in a relationship or anything, but like I'm single as right now, okay? Like I have no roster, no nothing. Like I'm just out here. This is how I feel. Like, oh my God, where am I? Like I'm out here all alone with no equipment, no tools, no nothing. Like I'm just here. I kind of did make a promise to myself, y'all, that I kind of want to just be alone. I really don't want to be bothered, y'all. I'm using the Fenty bronzer, by the way, and I use Charlotte Tilbury blush and then Sephora Micro Smooth powder that I just put on, and then my Laura Mercier under my eyes. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of don't want to be bothered right now. I think I've had enough. I've had enough. I'm a little confused and I need to sit back and reflect girl, what was that? You know, like I need to, I don't know. So moving forward, I think I'm just gonna chill. Like, I'm good off dating right now. I say I'm done with dating all the time, and then I end up entertaining somebody, and yeah, I'm not doing that this time. Like, I'm okay. I really just want to be left alone because I don't know. Now let's talk about my thoughts on marriage and kids. Girl, I don't know, because I feel like I would let go of all of my expectation when it comes to those timelines, because at this point God is telling me that my timing don't matter, and I already knew that, but I feel like he's doubling down. He's like, girl, I think you forgot just a little bit. But yeah, getting married would be so cute, you know. I just don't know. I have no clue. I would love to have kids, but I mean, given all of the trauma that I've been through, I've let go of all expectations. I've let go of when I want to be married, how I want to be married, who I want to be. Girl, I don't know no more, okay? I've let go of kids. I let go of how many kids I want. I let go of when I want kids. I let go of all of that. And I always felt like the right person would make me want those things, make me consider those things. So I'm not in a rush is basically what I'm trying to say. I've let go again of all those timelines. I'm just putting a little bit of blush on my eyelids to tie the look together. But yeah, I kind of put those thought processes on pause, like cross those bridges when I get there, okay? Because right now this bridge is crackling. It's breaking down. It's about to snap. But we're not gonna let it. We're gonna keep trying, because the lover girl in me just cannot let love go. Like, I can't. I love love. I want to be in love. I love seeing people happy. It makes me feel like it can happen for me too. Like, if it's possible for somebody else, it's possible for everybody. What's meant for me is on the way, and I don't know, I might already know him, I might not know him, I might come across him tomorrow, I might come across him in 5 years. Like, you just never know. So I just know that once I do run across him, I just want to be the best version of myself when I do get into a relationship and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of focus on my career and like focus on myself, because my heart can't take no more, babes. Like, one thing that kind of does make me sad, and I feel like other people can relate to this, when it comes to the topic of marriage and kids, I always wanted, here I go, I always wanted my kids to meet my grandfather, because he was just so good with me, y'all. And oh Lord, don't cry, girl, your makeup is coming out so good. And that is something that I kind of envied a little bit from my cousins, because they all have their beautiful children and they love Poppy. And I always wanted to have that. Like, I don't want to say I envied it in like a negative way, but it's just something that I always wanted. You know what I'm saying? So I think I was kind of in a rush a little bit to find my person so I could have kids and like for them to meet, you know? Woo. I've also expressed this to my family too, so it's not like this is my first time talking about it, but girl, it gets me every time. I've always wanted, you know, Poppy to meet my children and like be able to be at my wedding and like see who I fell in love with and like stuff like that. So not accomplishing that, it kind of hurts. I don't know if y'all have been through, you know, those thoughts, if you've lost someone super close to you like your mom or your dad. I didn't reveal this on social media or anything, but my dad had some really scary health issues, and he had to go to the hospital and have emergency surgery and stuff like that. And when I tell you, like, scared to death, because those thoughts of my kids or my husband not being able to meet my grandfather, I'm thinking, well, at least he'll be able to meet my dad. My dad is great. Like, I think he's going to be an amazing grandfather, you know, whenever I do have children, amazing father-in-law when I do have a husband. And then that happens. Girl, I was terrified. That obviously wasn't the only thing on my brain, right? I was concerned about him and his health and all those things and making sure he's good, but that thought came up. When you're going through something scary, your mind wanders, okay? Your mind goes crazy. It just kind of sucks that I don't have anything to show for the relationships that I've been. I've only been in 4 relationships, and you know, all I got to show for it is a little trauma. And after all of that, I still believe in love, child. I still want to be in love. I still feel like I'm gonna be in a relationship. I still am a lover girl. Still, after all that. Delulu. Okay, y'all, enough crying. Can we get into something else? I feel like I covered all of the dating questions that are in here because they all kind of piggybacked off of each other. Okay, next one. What things do you do to handle stress? You always seem so calm. I admire that. First of all, I cry. How do I handle stress? And I always seem so calm. I am always calm. So there's that. And a lot of people really don't understand that about me, especially my friends. They're just like, how the heck are you calm right now? How are you handling this so well? How are you not pissed off? I chose this path for myself a really long time ago, and it's just to always be in control of my emotions and don't let anybody else be in control of them. Now, I slip up sometimes. You'll never see it because it all happens right there on that couch. Okay, I was literally crying last night, but that's also another way how I handle stress. Like, girl, I feel my emotions. I'm a human being. But personally for me, I don't ever want to look back on a instance or a story of something that happened and be like, I lost my cool, I embarrassed myself, I looked crazy, I betrayed somebody, I did somebody dirty. Like, I don't ever want to look back and be that person. So I always just keep my cool, scope the scenery, you know. And I just, like, I don't know, I just can't. Like, even my friends be like, dang girl, you need to get your lick back. And I'll be like, I can't. I just cannot do it. I can't do it. I'm way too nice. And Erin literally said this. I hope she don't mind me saying this, but like, she literally told me the other day, girl, you're not stupid. Because I told her that I kind of felt stupid for how I handled a certain situation. And she was just like, girl, you ain't stupid. You're just too nice for your own good. And I'm so nice. Like, I'm a little too nice. To me, my lick back is very soft. It's very cute. And it's almost like you'll never get access to me again. You'll never be able to be in my presence again. Like, you know, you're not gonna be part of my life. That's my lick back, because I take pride in who I have in my life. And if you did something questionable, you're out of here. Yes. Ooh. So yeah, that's the path that I chose a really long time ago, and it works for me, y'all. I don't enjoy getting upset. I don't enjoy being sad. Unfortunately, I've been pretty sad these past couple of months for obvious reasons, so like I can't fix that right now. But I don't enjoy negativity. Like, I don't enjoy sitting in negativity, like being mad, sad, angry, like those things. I'm not that girl, okay? I'm always smiling. I'm always like a walking ball of positivity, and people really don't understand how, and I don't even know how to explain it. I can just tell you that that's the path that I chose for myself, and it works for me, and it keeps me calm, it keeps me sane. And I choose to deal with what I want to deal with. And I honestly do feel like I'm stronger because of that, because there's nothing you can do to get me out of my character. Well, it depends. I'm very proud of the fact that, baby, my peace is unfuckwittable. You cannot touch it. Can't touch it, dude. Yeah, you can't touch it. Like, so if you ever do feel broken, which I have before, all I did was lean on God. Okay, I leaned on him, and when I tell you, he put messages in my face that I learned from, that I gained from, that I just like soaked up and used as like power to get back to where I want to be. Baby, this is my church fan now, because I am preaching. Okay, lean on him. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna get too preachy. Okay, it ain't Sunday, we ain't going to church yet, but I'm just the messenger. Anything you want to change in regards to content creation in 2024? I just spoke about this in my manifesting 2024. You need to watch that video. First of all, I feel like I dropped some gems in that video. Okay, so go watch it. I might, if I can put a card up in the video, I'll put it up here. Things I want to change. Girl, I'm tired of vlogging. Yeah, I said it. I'm tired of vlogging only because, baby, my life is boring. My life is boring, and I genuinely feel that way. Like, and people have noticed, people have said it as well. And I agree, babes, I agree. Because I literally don't do anything. For the most part, I just work, spend time with my family, or sit in the house and just have me time. Like, I'm not out here doing crazy stuff. Now, this week is funny because I'm saying all this and I have the busiest week ever with like events and stuff. Obviously, when I do events, those are fun. They're kind of like highlights of my life or whatever. But I don't be doing nothing, y'all. I'm a homebody, okay? I be in the house. That's it. So, ooh, this crust on my mouth, girl. But yeah, I don't do much. So I feel like a lot of my vlogs were kind of forced because, I don't know, everyone was demanding them. And then I obviously wanted to meet the demand. But if I'm not doing anything, then the vlogs are boring. And now I'm not happy, of course, to put out a boring vlog. So now I'm just kind of becoming dissatisfied with my content altogether. But yeah, I'm definitely over like the weekly vlogs because I would literally sit in this house from Monday to Friday and not do nothing and then have like a super fun weekend or something, you know? So maybe I'll do that, like monthly recaps. But for the most part, I do kind of want to do more focused, intentional content and not just vlogs. I do have a few ideas, so hopefully you guys enjoy the pivots. I feel like it's going to be really good for me. It's going to be more inspiring for me. I'm using the Milani Understatement lip liner in the color Salty Toffee. This is my favorite lip liner. I only use this lip liner too. I don't use any other lip liner. Y'all, the sun is literally touching the ground. I need to hurry up. But yeah, let me know some ideas down below that y'all would like to see. I definitely want to step more into my fashion bag and just kind of talk about, you know, my love for fashion a little bit more, because that's kind of what I've been itching to talk about. For my gloss, I'm going to use the e.l.f. lip oil. I need to do my hair first though. We'll see. Look at that, y'all. Oof, she is good. I think somebody had asked me for a video about like how to always look good or how to always look put together, and then somebody also asked me about a capsule wardrobe video. So I feel like those type of videos, I feel like I probably would reach for. You can see it's literally golden hour. So yeah, I'm really excited for this shift, only because I feel like I want to be excited about what I put out into the world, you know what I mean? I don't have on mascara. I'm like, I look weird. I'm gonna use the Lancome Idole Lash. This right here, y'all, this is my favorite mascara, hands down. It's so good. I think what we have forgotten, because vlogging has literally taken over by storm, might I say, and some people have some really great vlogs out there, but baby, some people are just not vloggers. Like, some people just really don't want to do that, or they don't want to do it as often, or maybe they're not able to do it as often as y'all would like to. So I always get comments like, where's the vlog, where's the vlog? And it's like, girl, that camera is dusty because I ain't picked it up and I don't know how long. And since we're on the topic of content creation and we were talking about dating earlier, another question was, would I ever consider showing off like a significant other on my channel or like my Instagram or something? And honestly, the answer is no. It just depends. See how I switched up that quick? Some things I really just want to keep privately, and I would love to build privately before I expose it to this beast called social media. Because often we have seen a lot of creators kind of, you know, show their partners, blah, blah, and if they break up, maybe they may not address it or whatever, but baby, them comments address it. And they literally like shove this person in your face. Where's this person? Where's this person? Where's this person? And it's like, dang, girl, I'm over here trying to get over this man. I'm over here crying on the couch and you talking about some, where is he? Girl, he over there with somebody else. Like, leave me alone. Again, back to this point, the right person will make me consider things differently. I'll just say that. Oh my God, y'all. And another speculation, somebody was like, girl, be real, you go the other way or something like that. What about me makes y'all think that I go the other? Did I just get that on my bonnet? Anyway, what about, I do not, like, who said that? Like, who made that up? I do not go the other way, babes. I like men. Okay, please, can we just stop with that? Like, oh my God, because I've heard that One, I heard that a while ago and I recently heard it again. And like, why are we talking about that? Like, that is so funny. Okay, the sun is literally on the floor. So let's do like rapid questions. What is the influencer community like? Have people you come across been welcoming or cold? A lot of people have been welcoming to me, and I'm really grateful for that too. I have had like some like weird run-ins, but like other than that, everyone's just super cool. Like, I feel like it's such a big sisterhood now. It's not like I'm calling everyone my friend, because some people really do want to be friends just for social media, and baby, I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm not hanging out with you just so you can tag me. I'm not doing that. That is weird. Like, nope. I want genuine, real friendships. So yeah, I'm not doing that. But I will be super nice to you, and I will welcome you with open arms. And like, you know what I'm saying? If we do end up building something real, that's amazing. I'm opening it. But yeah, I feel like a lot of us can attest to that. It's just like, we love the girls, we're all for the girls, but when it comes to a real friendship, like, that's what we're prioritizing, because there's so much like fakeness when it comes to social media. Oh, how would I be able to secure a date with you? You missed the train, I'm sorry. Do you ever want to put out some of your personal business on the vlog and then you change your mind? Not really, because I created that boundary a long time ago where I knew what I was going to share and what I wasn't going to share. And often when I go through things, I only really want to share something that is going to be helpful to you guys, and not just me telling my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, if like earlier when I'm over here crying on camera, I feel like somebody can relate to that, and it can help somebody not feel alone in that thought, because I felt alone until one of my friends was just like, yeah, I felt the same way when I lost my family member. And I'm like, oh my God. So that's really like my reason for sharing stuff, is just to help other people not feel alone and just relate to y'all and connect with y'all on a different type of level. But other than that, like, girl, I ain't telling on my business. I'm sorry, you done found the wrong channel, because I'm not doing that. Tips on hair growth and how you keep yourself healthy. Girl, mine is damaged, but drink your water, eat your vegetables. I feel like when I was vegetarian a couple years ago, my hair was like shooting out of my head. It was crazy. So it's really all about what you put in your body, and then also how you care for your hair. So are you keeping it moisturized? Like, do you use products that your hair really loves? Hair oiling can be a thing too. I love oil in my routine. What's one way you're going about getting new opportunities? How do you stay consistent? New opportunities, luckily I'm signed to the management team now, which is something that I'm really proud of that I did in 2023. So they pretty much helped me with getting opportunities. But on my end, I just kind of tag the things that I love. And I said this on my Instagram story too, but you know, when you are posting about brands, make sure you tag them. Make sure you're talking about the products that you love genuinely and organically, and they may come and want to gift you some products, or they may come and want to work with you. Like, it's all about genuine love. So your genuine love for the content, your genuine love for the products and the brand, and you put that together and you created something nice that you want to put out, post it, tag them, show them some love. Like, they're gonna reciprocate. Are you so happy with your new home? I love it here, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little please don't tell me I broke that. I didn't. Okay, we're good. Y'all, I love it here. I was a little bit dissatisfied after a while because it was a new complex, so they were just trying to work out some kinks. But honestly, I love it here. I love my apartment. It's beautiful, y'all. Oh my God, I love creating content in here. It's just like, I don't want to say it's my dream apartment, but it's so close to my dream apartment. Like, I'm very satisfied with living here. So, are you dating? Are you dating? Are you dating? Are you dating? Like, oh my gosh. Adulting while influencing, like speaking to taxes and insurance, etc. That part is kind of hard, not gonna lie, but I do recommend you getting somebody to do your taxes, because it's not easy. Okay, and I recommend you kind of like getting your stuff in order. So like keeping everything organized, like creating separate bank accounts for your business and your LLC and your S Corp and like all those things. There's tons of videos on YouTube that can explain it better than me. Maybe if I find a good one, I can put it down below. And I feel like if you just kind of hit up a tax professional and ask for a consultation, it can give you some good tips to keep you organized. Okay, y'all, last few, because it's literally pitch black outside. What is your favorite platform right now to create on? I think honestly it might be Instagram. I kind of fell out of it. Used to be YouTube, but I fell out of love with that because of how vlogging just kind of took over and how I just wasn't satisfied with it, like I told y'all. But Instagram, I feel like I be having little visions of how I want certain stuff to look. And so the fun part about it is like making your vision come to life. So yeah, Instagram is kind of fun right now for me. All these kind of go together. So let's answer these. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you think social media is a forever job? Absolutely not. What would you do after? I want to own my own business in either the fashion industry or the lifestyle industry. Ideally, I would do both, but we'll see which one comes first. And also, what would you do if social media went in tomorrow? I'd be so happy because, girl, social media has brainwashed literally everybody. I'm tired of it. And I just like being a normal human sometimes. Like, I like not picking up the camera. It feels so good. It's like a clean day to me, you know? And what did you do full-time before social media? I worked in the retail industry. I was an operations manager for a luxury brand. And yeah. Okay, confession. It's the next day. My camera died. The sun was going down. Chaos. So I'm actually filming something else right now. I actually plan to show y'all like me getting dressed and to get ready with me and like all that stuff. But again, so much is going on. So I'm going to save the outfit that I wore yesterday for this video that I'm going to be filming. Now, it should be coming up next. I think I will upload it next. So just stay tuned. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me, showing love, you know, supporting all the content that I put out. I love you guys so much. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.